What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to discuss this tweet that Charlie Kirk put up pertaining to Katanji Brown Jackson being a diversity hire. Now, before I get into everything, let me just throw in this disclaimer. This video is only to display the hypocrisy of Charlie Kirk and his ilk. In no way, shape, or form is this a support post for Katanji Brown Jackson, as I do not agree with her on almost anything, especially on that response she gave during her confirmation about what being a woman is. Nor do I personally know this woman and what she's all about. With that being said, I have to say Charlie Kirk loves going out of his way of performing like a three-legged jackass, because if he thinks calling this woman a diversity hire while he himself fits the mold, he is sadly mistaken. More so, he's just sad overall. He says that she only is there because she's a black woman. And I know why he said that. Joe Biden specifically wanted a black woman to fill that seat while he was still in office, and she was the one who ended up filling said seat. Where Charlie's talking point, like all of them, fell flat, is thinking that she was placed there simply because she was black in order to fill some type of a quota. There's a difference between putting someone there just because and someone actually earning their spot because they are qualified. Now, what I have done was pull up Katanji's resume, or at least the part that I needed for the basis of this commentary. And according to what I found, she attended Harvard University, where she received an AB magna cum laude in 1992. She also then went on to receive a JD cum laude from Harvard Law School in 1996. Mind you, this is the same Harvard that Trump currently has beef with for whatever reason. So based on those two things alone, I would say she is qualified to be there. And this was at the time where DEI, or whatever talking points Charlie Kirk has masked under staunch anti-blackness, was non-existent. Now that we have run down her resume, let's discuss Charlie's, and if you have been following me for some time, you know exactly what I'm about to discuss. Charlie Kirk went to Harper College, which is a junior college, which is located in Chicago. I just had to mention that part because you know how they are when it comes to Chicago. But he did not complete his tenure. He ended up dropping out to pursue a quote-unquote career in so-called political activism. In my opinion, that was just him beginning his grift. Furthermore, this man also applied to the United States Military Academy in West Point, New York, but did not get accepted. This was back in 2015, so you're talking about roughly around 10 years ago. And to add insult to injury, back in March of this year, Charlie was appointed to the USAFA, which stands for the United States Air Force Academy, board by Donald Trump, a position he definitely does not qualify for, as displayed for you on the screen. Now you are seeing this imagery, and based on what I have read about Charlie Kirk and his lacking resume, does this A, sound like someone who has the qualifications for the position, and B, sound like a person who should be opening his trout mouth to speak on whether someone is qualified for a position or not? And notice, Charlie did not decline Trump's offer to be on this board for someone who would be better suited for it. He just nodded his head, maybe shook his hand, and said, "Yes, I gladly accept this position." This is just another resume builder for him, and I doubt he will not have much to do in this position, but if he also has some type of responsibility, he would not fulfill his duties. One thing I have to add is that he is still running TPUSA, or Turning Point USA, while in this new position. And I'm not sure if it is or if it isn't, but I'll ask, wouldn't that be a conflict of interest? When I looked up what TPUSA is for, it stated that its mission is to educate students about the principles of freedom, free markets, and limited government. They aim to identify, educate, train, and organize students to promote these ideals on high school and college campuses. To me, this reads like a propagandist farming experiment. Notice who it targets: high school and college age students, basically people who don't know much of anything about how the world works. And with Charlie at the helm of this, I can only imagine what type of nonsense is being spewed at these events and what they hope to impact with these kids. This all plays up to me as creating more Charlie Kirks in the world, as if society at large needs more of those. All in all, Charlie Kirk is going to continue to be his staunchly anti-black self and ride that wave until the wheels fall off. The good thing is, I believe that while the wheels have not fully detached themselves from the clown car he is pushing, his propagandist engine that he is currently churning is slowly but surely running out of gas. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, and I will talk to you in the next one.